Hey there, Mama. Welcome back to the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast. This is episode 120. If you're new here, I'm Jena. I'm a physical therapist, mom of four, here to help you navigate your postpartum fitness so you can regain your strength, feel energized, and live the mom life you dreamed of. Now, if you've been struggling with the postpartum pooch, this episode is definitely for you. Today, we're talking about the 3 exercises you should not be doing if you're trying to flatten your stomach after having a baby. Yep, there are some common mistakes that I see time and time again that could be making your pooch worse instead of better. Are you ready to find out? Let's go.
Are you finding it hard to keep up with the demands of motherhood because your energy is always low? Is your weak core holding you back from feeling strong and confident in your postpartum journey? Do you avoid looking in the mirror because you're not happy with what you see? Hey mama, welcome to the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast, where you'll learn how to reclaim your energy, strengthen your body after pregnancy, and finally say goodbye to the postpartum pooch in less time. Hi, I'm Dr. Jena, but you can call me Jena, and I'm a physical therapist, wife, and mom of 4 girls who has cracked the code on how to strengthen your core postpartum in the easiest and safest way possible. I too struggled with my postpartum fitness journey as a new mom, but now I'm stronger than ever, and I'm here to help you do the same without the stress, exhaustion, or struggle. If you're ready to fit fitness into your busy schedule while you navigate your postpartum journey and stay motivated along the way, then you're in the right place. It's all about progress, not perfection, and I'm here to help walk you through that journey to feeling strong, confident, and energized. That energy comes from within, not your coffee. Let's roll out that yoga mat, girl. It's time to do this.
So you've had a baby and now you're navigating postpartum recovery the best that you can. You're juggling the sleepless nights, the endless diaper changes, and all the emotional ups and downs that come with motherhood. So many ups and downs, right? You've been cleared to exercise, but now you're staring at your postpartum belly feeling lost and wondering, what's next? You're asking yourself, how do I even start? What do I do to get my body back? And how do I rebuild my strength with everything feeling so weak? Mama, I hear you. That's why I want to invite you to my Postpartum Core Kickstarter Bootcamp. It's a 2-day event designed specifically for moms like you who are ready to take on the next steps in the recovery but don't know where to begin. And if you don't know where to begin, I'm going to show you the exact steps to get started. During the bootcamp, you're going to get support and guidance from me, a physical therapist, to help you heal your core and feel stronger in your body again. Here's what you're going to learn. On day 1, we're going to start with core foundations, where I'll teach you how to safely begin core exercise in just 2 minutes a day through my pyramid method. It's a 7-day workout program. You'll learn the right movements that actually work for your postpartum body, help you regain core strength without the fear of making things worse. I don't want any fear with this. This is supposed to be fun, and we're going to make it fun. On day 2, we are going to dive into my C-section recovery foundations, and you'll have a C-section plan that's going to help you move better and not be nervous with fear of pain or straining. You're going to have my macro movement method that you can rely on to help you get back to your normal daily life without struggle, without pain, and you can take care of your baby without any difficulties. That sounds amazing, right? Well, this is not about extreme movements or expecting perfection with this boot camp. This is about giving you a simple, effective plan to help you rebuild your strength and finally feel like yourself again. So if you're ready to take on the first step towards healing your body, I'd love for you to join me in the Postpartum Core Kickstarter Bootcamp. It's free, but space is limited, so make sure you grab your spot today. You can go to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp to sign up, and we can get started on Tuesday, September 17th and Wednesday, September 18th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait to see you there. Go to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp to sign up, and Mama, you deserve to feel strong and confident again. Let's get started in this bootcamp. All right, Mama, picture this. You've got your yoga mat out, baby is finally napping, you're ready to tackle the core, right? You're determined to get rid of your postpartum belly, so you jump right into some exercises you've seen online. You're thinking, this is definitely gonna flatten my tummy. But little did you know, some of those exercises might be doing more harm than good. Don't do them. I don't want you wasting time or worse, injuring yourself. So today we're going to bust some myths and talk about the 3 exercises you need to avoid. But before I get into the specifics, I want to remind you that postpartum recovery is all about working smarter, not harder. Our bodies have been through so much, and healing your core after pregnancy requires a different approach than traditional ab exercises. But we're going to talk more about that in my boot camp. That is tomorrow. We are going to be talking about the exercises that you should be doing, but today we're talking about the exercises that you should avoid. Okay, the first exercise on the no-go list is crunches. I know, crunches seem like the go-to move for abs, right? Like that's the one that everybody goes to. But when it comes to postpartum recovery, especially if you had diastasis recti or a C-section, crunches can actually make things so much worse. So here's the deal. Crunches put a lot of pressure on your abdominal wall, which is already weak and healing. Like you are trying to heal it. And so if you're putting pressure on your abdominal wall, you're just going to cause so much more trouble in the long run. This can cause your abdominal muscles to separate further or prevent them from properly healing. Instead of flattening your tummy, you could end up bulging your belly out more. That's the diastasis recti. It gets bigger and you're reinforcing that dreaded pooch. We don't want the pooch, right? So avoid the crunch at the beginning stages. We can talk about that more in later stages, but right now, you don't want to be doing crunches right now. You want to heal your core with the right exercises. Again, we're talking about the correct safe exercises in my boot camp. So definitely come visit me there tomorrow. All right, next up are the sit-ups. That's exercise number 2 that you do not want to do. Sit-ups are often lumped in with crunches and they come with the same problem. Too much pressure on the abdominal wall, and let's just avoid them right now, okay? When you're doing sit-ups, your core has to work extra hard to pull up your upper body, and that force can lead to further separation of the muscles. Plus, if your core is weak, which is totally normal postpartum, right? Your core is weak already. Your body might try to compensate by straining your neck and your back and using those muscles that you're not supposed to be using to do a sit-up. So that can lead to more straining and discomfort in other areas of your body. So you know when you are trying to do something that you physically can't do, you recruit those other outside muscles. That's what happens when you do a sit-up postpartum. You are going to really strain on those lower back muscles that you should not be using. So if you're doing sit-ups thinking it's going to help your core, I'm going to encourage you to stop right now. You don't want to end up with more abdominal separation or back pain or herniated disc. Those things happen because the core is weak. So first we got to engage the deep inner core muscles first before we do any kind of sit-up or crunch. All right, finally, the third exercise to avoid right now while you're going through postpartum healing is the plank. Now, I love a good plank. It's actually one of my favorite exercises to do because it engages the core and the upper body, and it just feels so good when it's done. But when it comes to postpartum healing, you can't jump straight into planks. This can actually backfire on you. Planks are a full body exercise. Like I said, you can feel it in your upper body. You can feel it in your glutes and your quads, and it relies heavily on your core strength. But if your core is still recovering and weak, you're going to really struggle with the plank, and it's going to cause some discomfort in other areas of your body. Again, we're trying to protect the back here. And if your deep inner core muscles are not working to the optimal level that we would expect in order to do a plank, you're going to feel some major discomfort in your back. Your back and your core is going to sag. You're going to put some straining on those lower back muscles, and you're going to feel pain. So this can cause so much straining and straining in your pelvic floor too, and make the pooch more pronounced. So if you find yourself like arching your back or letting your belly sag during the plank, it's a sign that your core is not ready. But I'm just going to tell you right now, you need to build up your inner core before you even engage the plank exercise. So I'm going to teach you exactly the step-by-step plan that you need to do in order to get back to planks. Because if you love planks just as much as I do, I'm not going to say that you don't do them ever as a new mom. You will get there. But in my program, program, my 70-day postpartum core program, I will teach you everything you need to do in order to get back to doing your planks. So there you have it, mama. Crunches, sit-ups, and planks are the 3 exercises you should be avoiding when you're healing your postpartum core. And I know it's tempting to go straight into these common ab moves because this is what you're seeing on social media, but your core needs gentle, intentional care right now, okay? Just start slow. And I'm going to teach you how to start slow in my bootcamp, okay? So that's tomorrow. Can't wait to get started with that. To sign up, just go to livecorestrong.com/bootcamp. And if you're ready to start feeling more like yourself again and want a step-by-step plan to rebuild your core, I have that for you in the bootcamp. So invite a friend, come hang out with me live, and I will be able to answer all your questions, and we're going to work out together all week long. Are you excited? I can't wait. And remember to live core strong.
Hey mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts? It would bring me so much joy. Simply scroll down to the stars and click write a review. Your review will help more women discover our podcast. Let's grow this fit mom movement together. And if you want your friends to come alongside you on this postpartum fitness journey, invite them to our free Facebook group where you can get motivated together. Community is key to success, and that's what I want for you. So join ours by going to the link in the show notes, and before you know it, the baby weight will be falling off as quickly as those stinky diapers. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast.